Like, did it just feel like every time you started to get a little bit of momentum that they'd get a rebound or there was some sort of missed assignment that they just kept on fighting and you guys just didn't make the little things happen?
Yeah, I mean, when there were times that we could have made some big plays and got a little separated, we just didn't get it, and we just couldn't make the big play. You know, a big shot or a big steal or whatever. You know, first of all, they're champions, and they come in here down a man, but the way they shot the ball and the way they played, they're smart, and that's why they won rings. And we got to get there somehow.
Mike, how tough is this for you guys, James, Chris, everybody, knowing how hard you fought the last few seasons and how difficult this team has been to beat?
Well, this one's going to leave a mark. This is not something you just get over with. You know, I'm definitely not going to get over it in this press conference or tomorrow or the next day, but this one hurts. We didn't play our best, and to beat these guys, you got to play your best. It's almost like in a boxing match, you got to knock the champion out, and we didn't knock him out, and we're not going to win on points. You know, we didn't do it. We didn't deliver the blows that would at least get us back to Golden State. But, you know, again, I don't know the degree of difficulty of their shots, but it was not easy, and they knocked them in when they counted.
You held Steph scoreless in the first half, but Clay had 21, Steph with 33 in the second half. What did they do different after halftime?
Nothing. I mean, they didn't do anything different. They just played a lot better. Maybe our legs got a little tireder, but, you know, Steph was incredible, obviously. 33 points in the second quarter is ridiculous. But, you know, he has those streaks, and I did make the comment at half, that's not good, he's got 0. Because you know he was going to come back and get a lot of points. I didn't envision 33 points, but, you know, he's capable, obviously, and he did it.
Well, Mike, you mentioned they're champions, and obviously the Warriors have a lot to do. You know, the players they have a lot to do with this. How much, though, especially fourth quarter, it's close, is there just a mental hurdle getting over Golden State?
Well, I think getting anybody and closing out a series, and it's especially when they're that good. You cannot relax on defense for 1 second. You cannot forget to box out 1 second. You've got to go. You've got to be a champion to be the champion. And I just thought there's too many times that we had a miscommunication. We relaxed a little bit, or we weren't really 100% sharp. We were playing hard and trying to do it, and you know, but just not with them. You cannot make a mental mistake, not for a second. There was going to be 3 points, and they got us a few times.
Coach, throughout the series and now in the playoffs, how would you assess the way Clint played and has grown from last playoffs, and where does he need to continue to develop and get better?
Well, you know, Clint was huge during the whole regular season. He played great, and then against Utah, he played great. I thought this series not quite as well, but that's also contributed to Draymond Green and Littles out there and all that stuff. So, you know, I just think Clint is a classy guy. He'll learn from this. He'll get better. He's only 25. He'll get stronger. But, you know, again, it's expectations. And let me just look real quick. I mean, like, you know, Looney goes 14-5, and everybody was saying how great it was. You know, Clint goes, where do you go? If I can read. Clint goes 10-10, and he somehow is not playing well. You know, it's like, so the expectation is way high for him. And I think he was a little below than what his normal stats, you know, his 17, 20 rebounds, all that. But you're playing against a great competition. So it's not like, you know, he wasn't trying. He was getting hit pretty hard and could have been better. But you know what? He's got a bright future, and I'll go down with guys like that. He's a class guy. So if you're going to lose, you lose with guys like that. He's trying to do everything he can do.
Mike, looked like there was double teaming and trapping on Curry. What was the thinking behind that defensive strategy in particular, and then how effective do you think it was in the fourth?
Well, obviously it wasn't real effective. We got 33 in the second half, but it wasn't all the time. We wanted to do it sparingly. But when one time we had it on and we didn't trap him, and he hits a 3. You know, it's just like little things. Just we weren't real quick about adjusting what we needed to do, what we were doing, and being able to take, okay, from the timeout we said trap to the floor, first pick and roll trap, and we don't do it. You know, just little things like that. And that comes a little bit of experience, a little bit of being in that situation before. You know, obviously they present a big hump, and we just didn't get over it.
You mentioned this one. We'll take
a long time to get over. I imagine that's always somewhat true.
Yeah.
Is there a greater sense of that in that there were so many games with opportunities, and then this last
Yeah,
game and a little more
yeah.
with no KD?
Without a doubt. And again, I knew they were going to be tough. They beat us here without KD a couple months ago, so it's not like, we came in thinking. But a lot of times, you play not to lose instead of playing to win, and that's getting over the hump. They're playing to win. And we need to get that mentality, and I think as we go forward, we'll get it. Our core is still young, and Daryl will do a great job of putting in other pieces. And, again, I know it's, wait till next year, whatever. But in reality, that's what we got to do. We got to gather ourselves this summer, get the core group, and bust it next year. And I mean, there's no time limit right now. It's not like, okay, we can't do it next year. Yeah, we can. But hopefully we'll learn from this and do a little bit better job.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.